So if somebody can pull out a $1 bill, you can potentially turn it in to $50, and when you leave, you can go down to Casey's and get yourself a free tank of gas. Mr. Dorado is your referee for this next match. Introducing first, from the corner office of the 77th floor Sears Tower, he weighs in at 270 pounds, he is the Kingston, Warren C. Freiberg,
making his way to the ring. He'll be taking on Dorado. He's not a man in the past, but never in singles competition. We'll see what happens here tonight. And no love lost. to do something. It's like,
El Dorado, you only get the referee. That was a 3 count. He should have had the win.
yeah, but even though, I mean, El Dorado likes to have his 5 counts on his finish, so if he really wants to make himself that big man, every count needs to be a 5 count. Don't look at my. If you can't focus on the match, don't focus on the belt. That's what are these guys doing? They're not in the tournament. There's not an opportunity for them going on.
Double slap across the chest of Freiberg.
That one surprised El Dorado.
Another huge chop. Shoulder tackles. I don't think Freiberg has ever been chopped like that.
You know, it's rare to see Freiberg manhandled like this. I mean, Freiberg has been in some pretty rough matches through his career in SCW, but he hasn't wrestled a lot of big men like he is wrestling El Dorado here tonight.
Freiberg coming back. El Dorado trying to do the splash, right into Freiberg's boot.
Freiberg put that boot right to the heart of El Dorado.
Drops that 5-knuckle shuffle right across the top of the head. There's another, right on top of El Dorado's forehead, forearms to the back.
You know what? If anyone's going to listen to me, unfortunately, I guess it is Freiberg when I say keep the big man on the ground. For those of you who heard that can crack open, you know what time it is.
No, these are not Millers.
Yeah, he ain't here tonight. Freiberg's not doing it alone.
Well, Sheik's not here tonight either.
Freiberg has been holding his own here in SCW for the past couple months, taking single matches by himself.
And you wonder when Freiberg is going to want that an opportunity, Genesis Championship, or...
Well, he believes he's always entitled to those opportunities, but the thing is, you know, when you got the attitude of a guy like Freiberg, it's hard to work with you.
And he learned that from the Sheik.
Oh, God, Sheik's the worst.
El Dorado fighting back.
Oh, yeah, Freiberg just threw his bandana. I'd be upset, too.
A couple shots in the knee or the ribs.
Oh, big DDT. Down goes El Dorado. Almost looks like he's shaking it off a bit.
He's trying to. Freiberg rolls him over. Was that a 2 count or 1 count?
It was probably like 1.5. Listen, El Dorado's a big dude. You're going to do a lot to keep that dude down.
Freiberg, forearms to the face of El Dorado.
So was he looking for praise? Come on now. You got to do a lot more than that. Even Creed's wife is laughing at you.
Remnants of the Sheik doing his pre-match prayer.
Yeah, he was never able to get through the whole thing.
Freiberg delivering elbows to the middle of the back. Punch there to the shoulders. El Dorado is sitting in the middle of the ring. Oh! Snaps that neck down the right on his back.
Shades of Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. See, that was supposed to be your line there, Chris.
Eventually I'm going to rub off.
Well, don't do it here.
No, that's Tommy.
Oh. What the hell are you talking about, brother?
Double drop kick down, out goes. Well, I thought he was rolling off underneath the rope.
I believe that's called a basement drop kick. Lower level drop kick. kick. That butt kick was in the lobby, brother. Freiberg using those ropes as leverage to choke out El Dorado, using the entire 5 count of this referee that we have here tonight.
Off the rope, on top of the chest of El Dorado. Back to the choke.
Stop choking him. Yeah, you're the ref. Stop choking him. So aggressive.
Freiberg's just toying with El Dorado right now, and that's going to come back and haunt Freiberg. Is he standing on El Dorado's ponytail?
He looks like he's trying to scalp El Dorado here, yes.
You kind of wonder when Kingpin is going to grab that cane of his and use it as a weapon in this match. Pulling him up by his ponytail, El Dorado gives him a shot to the ribs. Modified DDT, trying for the pin. El Dorado puts the shoulder up.
Freiberg is throwing anything he can at El Dorado to keep him down. But that's the thing, keeping him down, not allowing him to get to his feet. I hate to say it, but people got to take a page out of the, well, I guess it's technically my playbook. Freiberg is now playing out. Again, I'm not a wrestler. I just know what's smart. What is he doing? This never works for him. What is he doing?
Didn't work this time either. El Dorado got that boot off.
Oh, he threw that big caterpillar right in Freiberg's head. Talking about the boot, by the way. I'm not sure if they're caterpillar boots. Don't come at me for copyright.
Back elbows.
Well, Alvarez to his feet. He's getting momentum, chopping Freiberg back down to the ground. Going for the pin. That could do it.
2 count only.
Well, he has a caged in chest, but at least he's still in this game. He's still in this match.
El Dorado signaled a finishing move.
Well, see, the problem is, he didn't have his glasses on when he did it. That's what the problem is.
Series of forearms from El Dorado. Back. Freiberg throwing a forearm. El Dorado with one. These guys are fighting outside the ring. The referee. Freiberg resting against that ring post. This is not going to be good for somebody. Rolls out of the way. El Dorado
went head first into that post and moved the ring inches, but still moved it.
And here comes Trock. Trock throws El Dorado head first from that ring post.
El Dorado is down.
El Dorado could be out. Freiberg holding his forehead. He's laying in the middle of the ring.
Fans are trying to tell him. Referee's up to 8. El Dorado is still laying out outside the ring. He's up to 9. El Dorado's getting to his feet.
Here comes the ring announcer trying to tell the referee to look over for Trock. Freiberg's going to get the win with a little bit of help from Trock. Referee just saw Trock. Freiberg, I don't know nothing about it. Referee's looking to the crowd.
woman got her jacket thrown.
Get to the back now. Come on. Get back.
Oh, Trump finally making his way to the back. Dorado still down. That's right, full top. Get in there, do your job, buddy. I would, but this ain't my circus.
And they ain't my monkeys.
That's right. Well, Durado's getting help to his feet, so, but you know what? Unfortunately, due to count out, Freiberg picks up the victory here tonight.
And Freiberg, being the legal whiz that he is, claimed he had nothing to do with it, didn't know what was going on.
Well, clearly the issues between Trunk and Dorado are not done, as proven here tonight as he got involved in this matchup. But what a showing by Dorado, and congratulations to Freiberg for that victory.